English. What is thinking in English? Many people have heard this thing that think in English. If you want to become a confident English speaker, you have to think in English. We have heard it several times. But many people have questions like, what is this actually? What is thinking in English? How to think in English? So if you are also one who is having this question in your mind that how to think in English and what is thinking in English, then in this video I am going to tell all these things one by one. So my answer is thinking in English is actually the opposite of translating in English. There are so many people who think in their own native language or mother tongue and then they translate that thing into English and then they speak out. So this process is really dangerous. There are so many people who are still continuing this process. They think in their own language. Like if I can think in Hindi, like what can I think that ये मेरा cup है. Okay. Then I will translate that into English. This is my cup. And then I will speak. This is my cup. No, you have to think instantly in English. So thinking in English is thinking in English. So now I can say only that you are thinking about any action, you are thinking about any person, start thinking in English. Don't start thinking in your own language. Okay. So if you want to become confident in your English speaking, you have to somewhere start thinking in English. And thinking in English is very easy. People find out that this is very hard. This is very easy. And you can see how easy it is if you do a regular practice of it. And it doesn't take much time. It can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. If you invest maximum 15 minutes, you can develop this thing. You can develop this thinking process. I am giving you examples, then you will understand these things very well. Let me think about myself. So we should firstly start thinking in English with easy things, not any complicated things like any complicated relationships or any negative comments or any relatives who are not so good to us. So we should not think about those negative things at first. We should start thinking in English with easy, beautiful, positive things, with simple things like myself. You can think about yourself. You can think like that. My name is XYZ. My name is XYZ. I have a husband. I have a husband whose name is this, and who is a this thing. Means your husband may have a service or business, so you can tell like that. Like my husband is doctor, so I can tell like that. My husband's name is this, and my husband is a doctor. And you can think like that. How many kids you have, or if you are studying, you can think like that. I'm studying in class this, or you can think like that. I am going to find out a job or anything. So think about yourself. I can think like that. I have 2 kids. I have 3 best friends, and among them one is so close I can say anything to him or her. So in this way, think with yourself. And when you are thinking in English, at that time too, don't get yourself into a big crowd or into a group. Means you should think in English in an aloof area where there will be nobody to disturb you, because thinking is a very serious thing where you are actually concentrating there into your thinking. So you should not get into many people's gatherings. Okay, so you can think like that. I need some money. I need to multiply my money. I need to invest in that thing so that I can grow in my business. So in this way, think about yourself. Think about your future. So anything you can think. But firstly, you should think about some simple things. You can think about your pets. You may have a doggy or a small cat. So you can think about them also. You can think about your kids. You can, for example, I am giving you, like, I always think about my surroundings. Like, this is my room, so I can think about this room like that. This is a shelf. This is a studio light. There is an AC. This is a fan. That is a tube light. So you can think about anything which is there into your surroundings. So whatever is there in your surroundings, you can go for that. So you can start thinking with some smaller things, some simpler things, and then you go with thinking much more about other things, like some complications in your life, some problems happening in your life, in your relations. You can think about those things, but not in your initial step. In the initial step, you should think about easy, smaller and simpler things. So I hope you have found this video a helpful one. And if you really found this video a helpful one, then share this video with those people who are also learning how to be fluent in speaking in English. And another thing is that please do subscribe to this channel if you are watching this on YouTube, and if you are watching this video on other platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook or Instagram, then do hit the follow button. So take care. Bye.